Hey, hi, everyone. Hi, Divya, how are you?
Hi, Priyanjit, I'm great. I hope you're
Good.
doing well.
So, we are live at this moment. So, hi, everyone, to all of the people who have joined in. So, Divya, you want to start?
Yeah, sure. I'll just give a quick introduction, Priyanjit.
Yeah.
We are here for the marketing AI knowledge, and Priyanjit is the co-founder and business head of Code Vector Labs, an artificial intelligence-based product and services company that aims to help startups, SMEs, and large enterprises implement AI in their workflow. His key skills are in the area of business development, marketing strategy, and AI consulting. He consults government agencies to help strategize on AI projects and policies. He is also involved in drafting India's first government AI policy, Tamil Nadu Safe and Ethical AI Policy. He has also won several awards for Logit AI, which is an AI platform to perform diagnose disease and which is democratizing the way rapid clinical AI models are made. He is a recipient of Government of India's highest biotechnology grant worth USD 70K for his AI initiatives. Very warm welcome to.
Just a moment. I'm not sure if we are live at this moment.
It is
Uh,
showing like
is it showing on LinkedIn?
yeah. I mean, here I can see.
Are you able to see? Can somebody confirm? I don't know if
I
we are live.
Let me just go to the link.
Just go to the link once and maybe just check it out. Because I can still see that screen only. I don't know if we are live at this moment.
Yeah, I can actually see.
yeah yeah we are
We are
live.
live.
Yeah, we are
We are
live. We are
live.
live.
Hey, hi everyone. I don't know if okay, if we are live, then can you just mention if you can hear us? If one of you can just mention if you can hear us, say yes, yes in the comment section. Yes, if you can hear us. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, great, great, great. So I think that's fantastic. Everyone can hear us. So thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot, Divya. Thanks a lot, Ashwin, that both of you took out some time for this session. So Divya is in her first year at IIM Vishakhapatnam, right? And Ashwin is in his second year at IIM Raipur. Thanks a lot for joining in. So shall we start?
Yeah,
Let's start.
Sure.
sure.
I'll just share my screen. Okay, once. And if you guys can confirm that you can see my screen, I think that would be great. Can you guys confirm that if you can see my screen? Can you guys see my screen?
I think we are.
Are you guys able to see my screen, the PPT? Because I won't be able to see this at this moment.
Yeah, we are getting guests from.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
just loaded.
so fine, great, great, great. So over to you, Ashwin and Divya. We'll start.
Okay. So thank you so much, Divya and Priyanjit, for the introduction. Let me not just waste anybody's time. So I'll just get into the questions. So Priyanjit, could you tell us what is the goal and what is the mission and vision of marketing AI?
Yeah, so basically before I even get into why we are doing this, the reason for this, I would like to play a very short video, maybe like a 30 seconds video. And let me just ask the audience, if so, how many of you have heard of Amazon Go? Have you guys heard of Amazon Go? If you could mention in the comments yes, 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 or something like that, if you have heard of it. So, if you have heard of Amazon Go, let me just play a very short 1 minute video. 4 years ago, we started to wonder, what would shopping look like if you could walk into a store, grab what you want, and just go? What if we could weave the most advanced machine learning, computer vision, and AI into the very fabric of a store so you never have to wait in line? No lines, no checkouts, no registers. Welcome to Amazon Go. Use the Amazon Go app to enter. Then put away your phone and start shopping. It's really that simple. Take whatever you like. Anything you pick up is automatically added to your virtual cart. If you change your mind about that cupcake, just put it back. Our technology will update your virtual cart automatically.
So how does it work? We used computer vision, deep learning algorithms, and sensor fusion, much like you'd find in self-driving cars. We call it Just Walk Out technology. Once you've got everything you want, you can just...
So I'll just stop over there. So how many of you have heard about Amazon Go? Divya, have you heard of Amazon Go?
Not tried with this brand, no.
Oh, so this was the first time. Ashwin, what about you?
I've heard about it, yeah.
So, to the audience who's hearing this, can you just mention one or two of the technologies which you believe Amazon Go is implementing in order to, which Amazon is implementing in order to, execute Amazon Go? Maybe just one or two technologies if people can mention. So, if it is artificial intelligence, which domain of artificial intelligence? Is it NLP? Is it computer vision? Is it something else? So, can people who are joining this put in the comments that when you saw about Amazon Go, what is the first question that came in your mind, or what is the technology, what is the name of the technology which Amazon Go is using to make the entire customer journey so seamless? Can you put it? Can somebody put it? If you can, okay. So let me just get into what Amazon Go is doing. Amazon Go is using computer vision and AI to, make this entire thing seamless. Now, what has primarily happened is the question is why marketing AI at this moment, right? So what the kind of growth that I'm seeing in the industry over the last 20 years, if we observe that, a lot of businesses between 2000 to 2010 did not had a digital presence. So basically, any and every business needed to create a website to create a digital presence. Between 2010 to 2015, every business needed to have an application, a mobile application, so that they can make the entire customer interaction more seamless. AI came into the picture in terms of its applications and in terms of its adaptability into businesses from around 2015 or maybe around 2012. So a lot of the trends that is happening is AI is getting implemented into multiple domains of management, be it marketing, be it HR, be it operations, or be it finance, right? So one of those domains is marketing and retail, where it is hugely getting implemented at this moment. And it does not matter that whether if somebody is studying an MBA has a technology background or not, because most businesses, in fact, I can say at least 95 or 99% of the businesses will slowly and steadily adopt AI into its processes by 2030. This is what it was supposed to happen. This is not me who's telling this. This is Gartner who has told this, that by 2030, almost all major businesses will implement AI, right? But what Gartner could not understand was that due to COVID, from 2030, this cycle has come down to 2025. So now it's a rush where each and every business wants to start implementing AI into their business. So you guys would have heard about what engineers would do. They would, create this system. They would create the CNNs. They would write the codes to implement AI models for detections and predictions. But as a management graduate, as a manager, if you do not have idea about the project management of AI, if you do not have an idea about the cost required to deploy AI in your organization, if you do not have an idea about the ROI which you can discuss with the top management, if you do not have an idea about the benefits that why you should do that, then you are getting behind a lot of the other managers who would proceed beyond you. Because today it's not management anymore, it's more technology management. Any and every role you have to upskill and you need to have idea about technology. Otherwise, because it's not different anymore, because after COVID, the adoption level of digitization has been rapid. And so from 2030, now we are sitting at 2025, where a lot of businesses will soon be starting to adopt AI. And that is where I saw a gap, that a lot of, there's no such course where it's taught that how AI is used for the business management processes, and that is the reason why I came up with marketing AI. Yeah, Ashwin.
So, Priyanjot, what would you say to marketing AI is for whom?
Marketing AI is for whom? So this is sort of the learning matrix for marketing AI. So the methodology that we have used is used case studies. So a lot of the IIMs and the top business management schools in India use case studies from Harvard and other top B schools to explain. I think you guys would have also been exposed to some of the case studies. So we have created our own case studies. In the next slide, I'll come to some of the case studies that which we have created. So the case studies becomes the fundamental base which we use to sort of teach. And then there's obviously the chief trainer, which is me. So I will be the main person whom the people will interact with. And then we have some industry mentors sessions. So we have a very nice industry mentor panel who would be doing some sessions, not exactly with AI, but in terms of how. So these are very senior industry people. For example, the ex-marketing director of PepsiCo is one of the mentors, the ex-marketing director of Infibeam. In fact, we have one mentor who has the retail AI startup based out of US. So he'll be taking one of the sessions. So then it becomes those sessions as well. And what we are also having in the picture is we are also having a live industry AI project, which people will get access to, which I'll come to the next slide. So typically this program is for people who are pursuing their MBA and people who are typically in the middle or top management of any organization. So for them, this will be a very ideal course.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. And Priyanjit, I have one more question for you. So I believe this is going to be like a workshop for both professionals as well as the MBA students, is it?
Yeah.
So what is the structure of this workshop? How are they going to be benefited out of this?
Correct. So that's a very good question. So firstly, this how we have divided this. I'll directly jump to the next slide, I believe, because you spoke about the workshop. So this entire program is using case studies. So let me first address which are the kind of case studies so that people can link with. So how many? I'll ask you guys. Okay. So for example, if you guys have heard about STP, right? Segmentation, targeting, and positioning to analyze customer behavior. So exactly the Amazon Go use case, which I just showed. So that is typically application of AI for in-store analytics. So using the CCTVs and doing analytics, okay? Then, for example, you guys would know about shelf replenishment. So there are certain products which need to be replenished very regularly in a retail chain or retail store. So what kind of AI is used for planogram auditing? Then, for example, have you heard of this example, this scene where one of the Zomato drivers had taken the food because he was very hungry and it was all over the social media? Have you guys heard about it? Where he was very hungry and he had the food?
Yes.
Yeah. So, for example, a lot of time what happens is even before brands realize, they get trended on Twitter for the wrong reasons. So how we are using AI for analyzing customer sentiments on social media. This is a question to Divya. Divya, you must shop a lot on Myntra and maybe on Flipkart as well. So how many times do you buy clothes and you return them back because they are probably not of the right size?
Most of the time.
Most of the time. So what if you have a mobile phone, you use your mobile phone and you take your photo and you use AI, which gives you the right size and shape, and then you buy something, so that is where we can use AI to analyze body shapes and give proper recommendations for size. Uh, so you guys use Amazon, you guys use YouTube as well, right? So when you go to Amazon and when you try to buy a product, I think Amazon tells you that why don't you buy this product as well? Does it happen?
Yeah.
So do you know what is the name for that, the technical name for it? Any guesses? No? Okay, so that's called a recommendation system. So how you can apply AI for recommendation systems in e-commerce websites like Amazon, YouTube and all. And then finally, you guys would know about the Amazon Big Day Sale or the Flipkart Big Day Sale. Now, even for 1 or 2 rupees difference in prices during the Big Day sales, there could be losses worth crores. Okay. So, how we use AI for predicting the right prices for better campaign management will be one of the cases as well. So, typically, we have a set of 10 to 15 actual projects. Either my organization has done it, or these are very, very hot industry needs. These are all practical things which are happening in the industry at this moment. So all these will be the kind of case studies that we will be talking about, right? But this is like a lot of content, so we will not be able to cover everything on one go. So how we have done this is, we are first doing an AI workshop. The link of this workshop is given in the comments. I think that will be the first comment. So this AI workshop will cover 1 to 2 case studies. It will most likely happen on the 18th of October, which is a Sunday. It will happen maybe throughout. Yeah, you are asking something, Divya? Okay, so this will happen on a Sunday, and there's no eligibility criteria. Preferably, you should be doing an MBA, because this will be ideal for you then, and you will receive a completion certificate after you do the workshop. So the reason for doing this AI initial workshop is because the objective of this workshop is to give certain frameworks which you guys can use and start implementing AI projects into any use case. Got my point? So you guys will get a framework so that you can start thinking that, okay, if this is the use case, this is the kind of data, this is the complexities, this is the cost, this is the benefit, this is the ROI, and you can create a business model. So we are aware that a lot of the B school students participate in competitions and all. So this idea, this framework, or this approach that how AI projects are implemented will be very, very useful, right? Now, after the workshop is done, immediately after that, we will have the Marketing AI Live Industry Program. Now, this Marketing AI Live Industry Program is almost of 1 month, and there we'll be covering more case studies. We will be covering six to 8 case studies that will happen on every Sunday. There's a criteria for people who would be part of this live AI industry program. Only people who submit the task after the workshop will be eligible for this. So we will be giving them a short task after the workshop, maybe one submission, and only people who do the submission and do it honestly will be a part of this. So we do not want people, who are not very interested and all, to be a part of the live AI industry program. The best part about the live AI industry program is two things. Each and every person who becomes a part of the second part, the live AI industry program, becomes a part of an actual AI project, which either we are doing or which we are planning to do. So in your certificate, it will be clearly mentioned that you have worked on this AI project for 1 month. So that will be the sort of experience. Okay. So I think this is the broad structure. So yeah, Ashwin, over to you.
So, Priyanjit, what is the duration? Like the initial workshop would be for how many hours, and the live industry program is a 1 month duration, but it will be on weekends, weekdays. And what is the fees of the program?
Correct. So basically, the AI workshop is kept very, very affordable. It is only 699 rupees to attend the AI workshop, which is the first part. And it will happen for almost 6 to 8 hours on 18th of October, which is a Sunday. It might start at 11 a.m. and will go out throughout the day, because it's in the format of a workshop and boot camp. So right from the point of explaining them the frameworks, explaining them few examples, and it will be very, very interactive. So obviously it will be some tasks given, some tasks taken from them. And the live industry AI program will happen only on Sundays. So either we'll start it from 25th of October, or we'll start it from 1st of November. And it will happen on 4 Sundays. So you can understand. So there's 4 sessions on every Sunday. It will typically be of about 3 to 4 hours every Sunday. The timing is not yet fixed. So we will have the mentor session also, which will be for 1 hour. So let's say that on the 1st of November, I'm talking about the live AI live industry program. On the 1st of November, when we start this program, we have an industry mentor session from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and then in the evening from 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. till 9 p.m. we have my session. Okay, and as I told you that during this 1 month program, let's say that there are 100 students who are part of the second program, the live AI live industry program. We will create batches of 5 or 10 people, and each of them will be allocated an actual live AI project, because I fundamentally believe that theory and all is very good, but unless and until you practically sort of implement it, you do not get the real learning. So they will parallelly be working on the live AI project as well for their own learning. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Priyanjit. So, Priyanjit, can you tell us how will the students as well as the professionals be benefited by attending these workshops and the live program? And also, could you tell us, will there be any live project in case if someone is wanting to do more to learn in this aspect?
Correct. So basically, the entire objective, as you can see in the first slide, also, if I share that, what is the end goal and who should join. So anybody who's interested in consultancy, anybody who's interested in learning more about marketing and technology and in product management or project management should join this course. This is a non-technical course, so there is no hands-on or coding. It is totally on business, strategy, and consultancy. So I myself work as a consultant in multiple projects. So when I speak with the top management of an organization, a startup or MNC, so for example, my organization is partnered to big companies like IBM. We have multiple clients in the US. So when these companies come to us, they come up to us with a business problem, which they have no idea about how to implement AI with. So we typically start off with the consultancy part. So if anybody is looking to become a consultant, or if anybody is looking to understand the project management workflow aspect for it, this is ideal for them. Okay. And what was your second question, Ashwin?
So, will there be any project provided to people who attend the workshop as well as the live sessions?
No, for the workshop, there's no project. You will get a problem statement which you have to solve. But the certificate that you will get at the end of the workshop is a workshop completion certificate. There will be no projects mentioned in the certificate. For the live AI live industry program, each and every candidate will be assigned a project, which will be mentioned in their certificate. So, for example, if somebody works with us on an X AI project, it will be mentioned in their certificate. Okay. Let me just, maybe if possible, let me just show you one or two kind of projects that we work on and which somebody might be able to work on. So, are you interested in cricket or sports? Anybody interested?
I'm interested in tennis, but yeah, I'm interested in cricket as well.
So we work a lot on sports analytics, where we try to analyze body movements of players, and from there we try to analyze a lot of things. This could be one of the projects that somebody might be associated with. We work a lot on facial recognition attendance systems. So this could be one of the projects that somebody might be associated with. These are the kind of live AI projects that somebody might be getting. So facial recognition is a huge area now for analysis of people. And if you are interested in fitness, so I'm showing you a very cool fitness case study also. So because of COVID, people are not able to go to the gym. So why don't you use your mobile phone, which becomes an AI trainer for you? So see, the point is, we are not exactly a training company, right? We are an AI services company. So we don't have a dearth of AI projects. We have multiple AI projects which are running. So we will just allocate each resource to one of the projects, where their work will primarily be to work on the management and the strategy part of it. creating the strategy, roadmap, and stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
over to Ashwin. Yeah.
And
The
Priyanjit,
cost of the live industry program is 2,999 for students. So it's very, very affordable. The reason why I kept it very affordable is so that everybody can join. The cost of the workshop is only 699. The cost of the live industry program is only 2,999. Yeah.
that's great. And Priyanjit, you have mentors coming on for the live industry program, right?
Correct.
The mentors coming from various industry backgrounds like PepsiCo marketing head. So,
Correct.
can you tell us more about the mentoring session and how it will be, if at all?
Yeah, so we have three mentors onboarded officially at this moment. One of them is Mr. Bharat Gautam, who is the founder of Data Poem, which is an AI analytics and retail company based out of the US. One of the mentors is Mrs. Vani Gupta Tandia, who is the person who conceived Kurkure in India. So she's the person who took Kurkure from here to a 10,000 crore brand. And she was the marketing director of PepsiCo. So the ex-marketing director of PepsiCo will be one of the mentors. This mentor session is only part of the live industry program. And the third mentor that we have is Mr. Advait Sadev. He is the ex-marketing director of Infibeam.com. He has over 15 years of experience. So all of them are very senior marketing leaders. So the objective of the industry program, so the objective of the mentor sessions is for them to understand how technology is being applied to marketing. There will be some angle of AI to that also, but typically the mentors, AI itself is so new, right? So AI in marketing is like a 5-year-old industry, maybe, or maybe even lesser than that. So it's not possible that even very senior leaders would also know about the multiple use cases or areas where it is implemented. But people, very senior industry leaders would definitely understand where technology and how the trends are happening. So for example, one of the sessions that we are discussing on a topic would be how technology is used for a customer journey mapping, right from the inception till the finally the purchase is made. So those kind of sessions, so mentor sessions will be 1 hour session. Typically, it will be on a Sunday morning. I will be the host, and the mentor will be the guest, and we will take questions. It will be a live session, so we will take a lot of questions. It will be very interactive.
That's great. I think a lot of learning is in store
Yeah.
for the students, whoever joins.
Yeah, yeah. So I think we are done with most questions, or are we left with any question as such?
We have one question from Mr. Ridden. So he has
Mhm.
asked us, will there be any session for SEM professionals?
SCM, supply chain management.
Professional management professionals, yes.
So we have one case study where we are discussing how Amazon actually delivers product right after you order till it gets to your home, which is actually called route optimization using AI. I have kept it under retail, but it can also come under operations. So I think people who are interested in operations and marketing can join this course. For finance enthusiasts, there's only one or two case studies, but it's typically not so finance oriented. But for people who are interested in marketing or supply chain or operations, I think this course will be very useful.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So, do we have any more questions?
No, Priyanjit.
Good. So great. I think it was. I'll just quickly just recap once. I think we are on time, which is great. If you guys have any questions, please do put it on the comments so that I can address them. If you the link to register for the workshop is there in the comments. Maybe Divya or Ashwin, you can put the link for the workshop again. So basically, I'm just repeating the structure again. You are enrolling at this moment for a workshop which costs only 699 rupees. It's open for everybody. It's one session. After the workshop, I give you a task. If you do that task properly, you are selected for the live industry program. In the live industry program, it is a 1 month program. There are mentors. There's me, and you will get a live AI project which you can put on your CV, or you'll have a certificate for it. Okay. uh, but the eligibility criteria is that you should be attentive in the workshop. So we only want to work with people in the second part, with only serious people, who are interested in the learning aspect. So if after the workshop you feel that this is something that you are not interested to put more time, then it's absolutely fine. You end your journey with the workshop. You get a certificate of completion. The cost of the workshop is 699 rupees. Okay. And we'll be starting the workshop, the workshop on 18th of October. All right. So I think we have.
There's one more question about the eligibility. The like you mentioned, pursuing MBA, right?
Mhm.
So people who have already pursued, can they also join if they want?
Yeah, absolutely. If somebody has definitely pursued MBA and they are part of middle management or top management, they can definitely, be a part of this. This will be, so we have a lot of people who are sales head, 5-10 years of experience, who are interested for this course, because you will have a lot of technologies and startups who are coming into your domain. And if you don't have an understanding of how they are working, then you are probably left behind. So definitely this will help for people who have already finished their MBA. So typically, if anybody is part of the management team, this will definitely help, because this is not a technical course. So you are not learning coding. I'm not teaching coding over here. It's a consultancy course. So if you see that you don't need consultancy in your role, then definitely this is not useful for you. All right, then. I think we don't have any more questions. So thanks a lot, guys. It was a real pleasure to have you guys over here. We have shared the marketing AI interest form. We are going live with almost 10 MBA colleges, starting from I am Vishakhapatnam, IIT Jodhpur, I am Raipur, I am Shillong, MDI Gurgaon, XIMB, and a few more colleges. We are having campus ambassadors from all these colleges. So if you are interested to be a part of representing us in your campus, then you can put in the comments, and we'll get you as a campus ambassador. As a campus ambassador, this workshop is free for you. So you don't have to pay anything for the workshop. This is a free workshop for you. So if you are interested in becoming a campus ambassador and representing marketing AI in your college or university, you definitely welcome. So thanks a lot, guys. I hope I was able to clear most of the questions. I'm looking forward to more interactions. Thanks a lot, Divya. Thanks a lot, Ashwin. Thank you.
Thank you so much.